Development Pharmaceuticals in association with Higher Secondary Principals Forum.
Hello students, welcome to geography class. Today we will be learning about chapter 3 of the second textbook, India, People and Economy. And the topic that we are going to learn today is human development. Now, what are the objectives of this topic? We will be learning about the state-wise S.N.J.A in India, some of the indicators of human development pertaining to health in India. We are going to learn these topics and how come India is still in the second category of human development index in the world. What are the reasons behind that? So all these topics we are going to learn from the chapter Human Development. So let us start the topic Human Development. Okay. In the first textbook, Fundamentals of Human Geography, we have learned a chapter, Human Development, wherein we have discussed in detail about what is the world scenario, the different approaches for the study of human development, how HDI is measured. In that one topic was there, the first topic, growth and development. So let us see what is development here. Development here refers to freedom. Now, what does this mean? I would like to just give an example. Supposing if any person, any individual who goes to school or maybe who goes to colleges and attains educational qualification, he avails the educational facilities provided to him, the opportunities which are being provided to him. He gets a freedom to make a choice. Take for example, if he wants to become a doctor, he can become a doctor. If he would like to become an engineer, he has a choice. Since he is educated, he has those skills to become an engineer. So freedom is being provided to an individual person by acquiring education. So this is what we mean development as a freedom. Development is associated with modernization. What modernization refers here is development of technology, development of infrastructure is referred as modernization. It is also associated with comfort, affluence, leisure, which means a free time, or maybe we can think of entertainment. Now in present day context, we will find computerization. Then we can think of industrialization, efficient means of transport and communication, advanced and modern medical facilities are considered as the symbols of development in today's world. And what is an individual notion regarding development, what the government think development is, or the communities think what the development is. If you have access to all these symbols of development, like for example, if you have access to computers, if you have access to better educational facilities, it is considered as development. Now, this view of development is called as Western or Eurocentric view of development. Now, is this view of development is applicable to all the countries of the world? That is a big question. Now, this view is considered to be partial. It gives you only one side of the development. Take for example countries like India, the developing nation, which have been ruled by the Britishers for so many years. We have so many problems in India. Like for example, we have a regional disparity. All the regions in India are not very well developed. There are certain regions which will have best of the infrastructure, best of the medical facilities, best of the educational facilities, but still there are regions which are lagging in terms of these facilities. So there is a regional disparity. Then a major problem what is faced in India is social discrimination. A discrimination between male and female. Discrimination between the higher caste and the lower caste. Discrimination between the religions. These problems are also there in India. Then we have one more problem regarding colonization. Since Britishers ruled us so many years, there were so many problems that we have been facing till date because of this colonization. So these factors will give you a different idea, different phase of development in case of India. Now, development in India, you will find, is actually a mixed bag of opportunities in case of India. Now, what do you mean by this mixed bag of opportunities? You will find there are cases wherein certain aspects of human developments are neglected. Certain section of the society you will find are being deprived of the opportunities. And a good example of this, you will find certain regions of India are developed, will have best of the infrastructure, best of the medical facilities. You will find roads are very well developed. You will find airports are there. But there are other regions which are not been developed. So we can say it is actually a mixed bag of opportunities. Now we can think of India to be a nation. Is all the regions of India developed? Is it that well-developed infrastructure, best of the educational institution, best of the medical facilities are being provided to all the people of India? No. So well-developed infrastructure, well-developed educational facilities, healthcare facilities, then infrastructural development like railways, roadways, airports, you will find them only in certain areas. We can think it is found in the metropolitan cities of India. And that too, a few people avail these facilities. Then what about the rural population? What about the people who lives in slums of urban areas? These are the people who are not enjoying best of the medical facilities, best of the educational facilities. They don't have proper potable drinking water. There are sanitation problems. If we think of certain section of society, again, the situation is more alarming. There are certain section of society which are called as marginalized. Who are those? Those are STs, SCs, then landless farmers who are there. The poor people who lives in the slum areas, maybe the one who work in as in domestic servants. These are marginalized section of the society. And remember students, the worst sufferers of this is the females. As it has been told to you, women's, since older times, we have a notion that the women's duty is only to look after the family. Why they should be allowed to take education? Why they should be the one who will be given an opportunities in terms of doing jobs in any of the sectors? So these are the problems pertaining to development in India. Another important aspect of development in India is it has led to deterioration of human condition. Now it has something to do with environmental pollution. We all know development is responsible for different types of pollution. We can think of air pollution, increase in the number of vehicles, increase in the number of industries. We can think of water pollution, land degradation, and because of all this, you will find it has become difficult for the individuals or the peoples to live in the society. So all these problems are not been highlighted in terms of human development in India. Next very important topic which is there is, we have the three processes of declining capabilities of the poor people. Now which are the three processes which have been responsible in terms of declining the capabilities? One is in terms of social capabilities. Now this is due to displacement. Maybe for example, if you are constructing any multi-project, construction of airport, maybe construction of a dam, wherein the people are being displaced, they are being forced to move from one place to another. Or suddenly if there are poor section of society which lives in the slum area, maybe near railway station they are found, and suddenly they are being asked to change their habitual place. This is what we mean by decline in social capabilities. Even we can think of weakening of the social ties, environmental capabilities. There is a major section of society which suffers because of various types of environmental problems. It could be air pollution, it could be water pollution, it could be land pollution, land degradation. And the last one, personal capabilities. Maybe the poor section of the society are the one who are suffering from various types of diseases. This is responsible in decreasing the choices of these people, decreasing the capabilities. We all know health is wealth. If you are healthier, you can enjoy more freedom. Again, you will find the poor people are the one who are the greatest sufferers of health problem, the diseases. Okay? So these are the three processes of which are responsible for declining capabilities of the poor section of society. And because of this, you will find there is a greater need to address some of the issues pertaining to social justice, regional imbalances, environmental degradation in India. We will move to the next very, very important topic, human development in India. Now you can see clearly on the screen, this is a map that shows you the countries belonging to different human development index value categories in the world. And see the color of India, somewhat yellowish. So India falls in the category of medium human development index value in the world. And what is the rank of India? India stands an 127th country in the world in terms of human development index. Now students, this data, what is there, it keeps on changing as the report has been prepared. It may increase the number, the ranks may increase or the ranks may decrease. So to a certain extent it is 127th rank is there for India in terms of human development index. Now what is the score of India? It is 0.602, wherein it is grouped under the medium human development index in the world. Now the major question comes to our mind. What are the major concerns in terms of human development index in India? How the human development index value in India is very low? What are the reasons behind that? There are certain reservations which have been made regarding the approaches followed in terms of measuring human development index in India. The indicators chosen to measure human development index. There are certain reasons, maybe the issues which are not highlighted as such, the issues, the factors wherein more attention is not given in case of India. These are the factors that are responsible for India's low score. Now what are those factors that are responsible for this? The first one is historical factors. Now what comes in historical factors is you will find imperialism is there, neo-imperialism is there, colonizations. We all know India was ruled by the Britishers for so many years. And the policies what the Britishers followed in India has impact on the human development, the present human development in India. So this historical factors were neglected in terms of measuring human development index in India. Second is socio-economic factor. Now what comes in socio-economic factor? Maybe to a certain extent we can think of violation of human rights in India. We can think of social discrimination, the discrimination of the people on the basis of caste, maybe on the basis of gender, basis of religion, social discrimination. Then we can think of terrorism, which is a major issue right now in India. Even we can link this with social crimes that exist in society. Another factor is political factor. It refers to the nature of government. What type of government was there in India during the colonial period, or since after independence. Then what are the policies which are being followed for the welfare of the people? So all this becomes political factor in terms of determining HDI in India, and these are the factors which are responsible for low score of human development in India. We all know Human Development Index at the world level is been prepared by UNDP, United Nations Development Program. And it has already been told to you which are the indicators which are being chosen to measure Human Development Index. Same indicators are being followed in India. And who is the one who is responsible for preparing human development reports in India is the Planning Commission of India. It is the duty of the Planning Commission of India to prepare human development reports. And what has been done is that the different states which are there and the union territories which are there are been considered as the units of analysis for human development report. At the same time, you will find at the state level also, the different state governments are also preparing human development reports for the respective states, wherein districts of those states are being considered to be units of analysis. So how human development reports are being prepared, though the Planning Commission of India take into consideration the three indicators, at the same time they have taken into consideration social achievement, economic attainments in terms of measuring Human Development Index in India. Okay, next very important topic for us to be studied is indicators of healthy life. Now, which life is called as a healthy life? A simple answer to that is a life free from illness without any diseases is considered to be as a healthy life. So, an individual living a life without any illness is considered to be a healthy life. So, it is an indication of healthy life. So, any individual who is free from any sort of illness will be in a position to live a longer lifespan. Then comes a question regarding some of the measures which are being taken by the government of India or supposed to be taken to improve the health of the people of India. There are so many problems that occurred in India in terms of infant mortality rate, post-maternal deaths in India. Then we can think of death rates in India. Then nutrition of the youths, the adults, the children in India. Now, in what way, what measures to be taken to improve all this? So, there were certain measures which were taken by the government of India. First, you can link pre and post-natal healthcare facilities. Now, what is this pre and post-natal? Maybe the medical facilities to be provided before the birth of a child, and post-natal is after the birth of the child. So, whatever medical facilities, health facilities required to be provided, if these facilities or services are being provided, it will help in reduction of infant mortality rate. It is not only provision of these medical services, medical facilities to a newly born baby. It also says these medical services also needs to be provided to a mother, wherein it will help in reduction of maternal mortality. Then we can think of old age health care. We all know old age people are the one who are non-working. They have to depend on the working population. They are to be provided with health care facilities since they are old. So if we provide best of the health facilities to old age population, it will help in declining the death rate. Next very important measures which was taken was adequate nutrition. There are so many cases of malnutrition in India. Poor children are the worst sufferers of this. So better nutrition could be provided to youth population, to the adolescent population, so that we will have a better future of this population. We will have a better development of this category of the population, which will lead to better development of India. There are certain achievements in case of health in India. Now, what are the achievements of India in terms of health? You will find there is a decline in death rate in India. If you consider the year 1951, it was 25.1 per 1,000 people, which have been reduced to 8.1 in the year 1999. So we can say that there is a decline in death rate. At the same time, the infant mortality rate has also declined from 148 for the year 1951 to 70 for the year 1999. Then we can think of life expectancy. What is an average age wherein an individual is going to survive? That is called as life expectancy. That has also increased in India from 32 years to 68 years. So much increase is there for these many decades. But it varies between males and the females. But there is a major problem in case of sex ratio. Again, we can think that even birth rates have been declined in India from 40.8 to 26.1 during the same years. I was talking about the sex ratio. You can see on the screen here, we have what it is called as a sex ratio, especially a child sex ratio. And we can think of the overall sex ratio which is there in India. Now, a major concern for us is the child sex ratio. It is showing an decreasing trend. That means the child sex ratio is declining in India. You can see from 1961 till 2011, it has come to 919 females. Now, there is one exception for this. The only state in India that has a favorable child sex ratio, it is Kerala. Even the developed states of India, considered Punjab and Haryana, there also there is a problem of child sex ratio. Okay, that is a major concern which is there. You can make out there child sex ratio is declining in all the states except Kerala. It is worst in Haryana and Punjab, which is below 850 females. So this is about indicators of healthy life in India. Next very, very important topic to be studied in this chapter is HDI in India. Which are the states which have improved in terms of Human Development Index? Which are the states which have very low Human Development Index in India? So the state which have retained number one position in terms of HDI in India is Kerala. This is a map that shows you Human Development Index state-wise in India. You can see a dark green color that shows higher human development score, and we can make out, though it is there for 2018, Kerala here you have, then Goa is there, which also have a higher human development index score, even the states of Punjab, Haryana. Then some of the states which comes in very low category, you have Bihar, then parts of Chhattisgarh. These are the states where the human development index value or the score is very low in India. So I repeat, the state which rank first in terms of human development index in India is Kerala. There are other states, that is Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and Haryana also comes in this category. Now, which are the states which have very low human development index value in India? No doubt, Bihar is one of the state. Then you have Uttar Pradesh is there, Assam, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha. These are the states which are there at the bottom out of 15 states in India. Now we all know what is the reason behind Kerala success story in terms of human development. The main reason behind this is Kerala's achievement in nearer 100% literacy rate in the country. This has led to a high human development index value in Kerala. Where else, if you go to Bihar and other lower index value states of India, the literacy rate is very, very low. So they are in that category. Even the level of economic development has something to do with human development. It is linked with human development. Higher is the economic development, higher is the human development index. The best example of this could be the state of Punjab, the state of Haryana. So economically developed states have higher HDI than other states. So these are the topics which were important from examination point of view to be studied from this chapter. Thank you so much.
Prudent Scholars, powered by Lupin Pharmaceuticals.
अब आपकी सुरक्षा आपके हाथों में। ल्यूपी सेफ हैंड सैनिटाइजर, आपका और चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स का फर्स्ट लाइन ऑफ डिफेंस। अब आपकी सुरक्षा आपके हाथों में। ल्यूपी सेफ हैंड सैनिटाइजर, आपका और चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स का फर्स्ट लाइन ऑफ डिफेंस। अब आपकी सुरक्षा आपके हाथों में। ल्यूपी सेफ हैंड सैनिटाइजर, आपका और चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स का फर्स्ट लाइन ऑफ डिफेंस।